Hi Yogi Edgies, thanks for watching the replay and hugging your friends, sharing with them this yoga practice. Hey Joe! Joe, if you're not busy, you can do some yoga with me. I figured I would share this practice with you today. Hi! And hug your friends if you want to share it with them. Oh, I didn't bring my little lens with me. I forgot today. Dang it. Hi, everybody. Hi, Amy. How's it going? Oh, I'm falling on the floor. I'm at the lake. I'm at my grandma's. I'll flip the camera. You'll watch yoga for now and on the replay. Okay, cool. Yeah. Sounds good. I'm at my grandma's today, so I actually just taught her some sun salutations and then had her do some shavasana, and she really liked it, and that's actually the first time we've been able to do yoga together. So I've asked her a really long time, and she's finally just like, okay, hey Arlen, and it was really exciting. So I was like super pumped up, but I tried not acting like it was a big deal, like, okay, fine, we can do some. Yeah, and so I already warmed up, so just to let you know, I won't be doing that here, but I needed to film a flow anyways for the Monkey Splits Gone Bananas challenge that's coming up, starting on Tuesday, I think is the first. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just click on the link in my bio if you want to join me in that challenge. But I figured I would share it with you right now while I'm just kind of out here, and it's really peaceful looking, and I'll walk you through it if you want to flow with me. There's a squirrel running around. So how is everybody doing today, though? Before I do start, I just wanted to kind of give a quick chat with you. How's it going? Hug your friends if you want them to flow with us. There might be a baby coming at me. Yes, there is. Hi, Bo! So there's a little toddler here. Good, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing good, Rashad. Thanks for joining us again. I am good. So I went to Aldi today, and I heard that they were offering more healthy options now, and if you don't ever shop at Aldi, they're like so cheap. And they had some organic stuff, so I actually went shopping, and I've also been selling my stuff online. So I'm having an online yard sale on my Facebook so that I can raise funds for my yoga teacher training coming up. And it's been really good. So I'm getting rid of some of my material stuff, which is already what I want to do anyways. Yeah. And also raising money so that I can continue my learning process so that I can teach you more awesome goodness. So yeah, if I am raising funds, so if any of you are ever like super grateful for any of the stuff I'm teaching you, the GoFundMe just for my yoga teacher training is gofundme.com/yoga teacher. It's really easy. So I'll just call out my flow and give any cues that I'm noticing that I'm using for myself, and that way if you want to practice, then you can do it with us. If you don't know the names, just look up at the screen, and that way you can figure out what we're doing. I'm gonna see if the back camera, well, yeah, because I won't be able to read your comments anyways for it to show the full scenery. So I'm gonna see if the back camera will work. Let's see. Oh, yay, no wavy lines. Woohoo! Everybody tap hearts for that, because that never happens, So I think I have some pretty good battery, and this shouldn't be a super long flow, but if you are watching this right now or even on the replay, just know that I have some problems with Periscope where it likes to close on me. So if it just randomly ends, then I do apologize. All of my edgies know what I'm talking about. So, do you like this view, or do you want to go sideways? Just tell me. Upright or sideways, you choose. Okay. I'll give you like one more second if you have an opinion, but otherwise I'm going to leave it upright. Okay, we're going to go upright. We'll leave it upright. View is good. Okay. There we go. Oh, and I'm in my new organic yoga pants that I won. So this is the first time I got to wear them on Periscope. I wore them at my class the other day, and they were super sweet. There's bugs over here. I don't know how this is going to work. It's okay. It's not really long. Oh, and I got to start the GoPro. Okay. What did I want to do first? SD error. Sorry, I didn't actually test the GoPro before starting, and the SD card is doing really weird stuff, so my bad. I just have to clear it really quick. And my friend let me borrow her GoPro for like a week, and I'm super thankful because I've been using it as much as possible. Now I'm just trying to reformat the SD card because it tends to like not understand how to use it whenever I put some of my pictures and stuff back onto. Okay, let's try this one more time. Oh, there's like cow crap over here. That's weird. There's usually not cows here, so I wonder why that's there. Okay, it's working now. Alright. So we're going to start in seated forward fold. We're going to do some stuff on the ground, actually. So seated forward fold, I think I want to look this direction. And I already did some sun salutations, so just make sure you're a little bit warm. So seated forward fold, just sit on your booty, pull your butt cheeks out from underneath you so that your sit bones are on the ground, not just like your butt. And straighten your legs out in front of you, hip width apart. Now, when you do a seated forward fold, instead of just putting your head to your knee, think about rolling your belly button towards the tops of your thighs and the top of your head towards the tops of your toes. It will actually give you a lot better stretch. So sit upright and breathe in nice and tall. And as you breathe out, fold at your hips forward, pushing the belly button towards your thighs. As you push your belly button towards your thighs, you can grab your feet if you're there, and if not, you can place your hands on your shin or your thighs wherever you need. I pull my feet back to give my calves a nice stretch, and I constantly think about pressing the pelvis forward as I tend to get lazy and allow it to hunch back. I press it forward again. So breathe here just a few times. Each time breathing out, trying to pull a little bit lower, keeping the back nice and flat. And now on this last one, you can just allow it to completely sink down and loosen your back. And now let's switch to a front half split. So flip the feet around onto the knees, press one foot out in front of you, sit up, make sure that your knee is under your hip and that your hips are squared. First, your knee and your foot are going to be pointing up to the ceiling. And just like forward fold, you're going to fold at your hips instead of at your waist. And you're going to take a nice deep breath in And then reaching it forward, pressing the pelvis forward, not the back. So the belly button is trying to point down towards the ground and out ahead of itself rather than sucking in and just folding at the waist. And just breathe here. Last breath, just allow it down on the breath out. And then other side. So hip is over the knee. My leg is nice and straight out in front of me. Woo! This one's harder for me to balance on. Hips are squared. Breathing in. Folding forward. You can have blocks too if you need them. Breathe about 5 times. On the last breath, just allow it to sink down. And then we're going to switch back to the other leg and we're going to go into lizard. So start straight and then lizard, you bend forward, extending the back leg straight. Now your knee will go over your ankle, so align your foot straight ahead and press the knee over the ankle. Don't let it go too far. Regular lizard, from what I have seen, is upright, but I have always practiced lizard on a knee. So if you would like a new variation, just practice it on your knee. Tucking the knee under and thinking of pulling your leg farther and farther behind you to stretch the front of that hip. Now try not to arch it forward and keep a pretty straight up back. Sink lower and lower with the hips. So you're trying to sink down. Now instead of bringing both hands on both sides of the leg, you're going to bring the arms to the inside of the leg. And we're trying to have a flat back all the way up and allow it to sink past the thigh. So your rib would line up with the inside of your thigh. See if you can breathe there, pressing the pelvis forward just like you were in your forward fold. Keeping a flat back. And you can even tilt your knee out a little bit. You will feel it stretching all along the side of the leg. You can go down onto your forearms if you would like. And then let's switch to the other side. So in a half front split, pressing the knee over the ankle. Whoa! Once the knee is over the ankle, sink the hips down, keeping a nice tall body. Okay, breathing it in and folding forward. Bringing the hands to the inside of the leg, sinking the flat back low beside the inside of the thigh. This one is tighter, so I will not go on my forearms for this one, but you're more than welcome to go on your forearms if you would like. Now back to front half split. We're going to twist it up. So instead of going directly forward, we're going to go to the outside of the thigh. So as you're folding, you're also twisting. Now when you're doing that, it'll feel like you're pulling your butt away from your leg, so it'll lengthen it out. And you're going to try to keep your hips squared as much as possible. So you can start regular forward fold in the half front split. Then once you get there, check your hips, make sure that they're even. I think they're even about here. And then you're going to walk your hands around, trying to keep the belly going down. You're going to feel it pulling all along the outside. This one gets my IT bands. Ah. And also make sure that your other hip that you can't see on me right now isn't just like kind of like plopping out. Make sure it's nice and tight. Keeping you steady. You can go down to the forearms if you're able to, but I'm just going to keep my hands on the mat. And then the other side. So other leg comes forward. Breathe in. Hold forward. And then walking it around. To the front, and then we're going back to lizard. So in lizard, your hands are on the inside. Now this time we're going to rotate it just like we were doing for the half front split, and what we're going to rotate is our shoulders. So first of all, you can press the knee out, kind of like a revolved runner's lunge, and you're going to press the side of the foot onto the ground, keeping the heel flexed, and the heel is directly underneath the knee. Open the knee up. You're going to lower down to just one side. You have a couple of options. If you're really flexible on this one and you're pretty much laying on the floor, you can slide your arm through the hole. Mine is not there, so I am not going to go into that position, but instead I'm going to go on a forearm, and I'm just going to open my chest up. You will feel it a lot more on the outside doing it this way. And then let's go switching to the other shoulder, either laying it down on one shoulder, sliding it through, or staying on the forearm and opening it out. Okay, other side. Forward into your lizard. Outside comes down, pushing the knee out, opening up, or threading through the knee. In other direction, I'm going to have to stay on my hand for this one. Twisting it open. This one makes me want to fall. And if it's too much, just grab at your hip and rotate. My goal is to rotate the chest more than anything. It's going to press that side in towards the inside of the thigh. Okay. Whew. And then the last pose we're going to do is a reclining pose. You're going to go to either the front or the center of your mat and just sit down in between your feet so that your calves are kind of coming to the side of your thigh. You're going to tuck your tailbone under, bring the hands back. This may be like way stretching the tops of your thighs already, so just stay there if it is. If it's not, then you can relax down onto your feet. Onto your forearms, grabbing your hands with your feet, really tucking the belly in so that it's not just arching up, actually it's stretching you nice and long, opening the chest towards the sky. And then if this is